still showing that.
No wonder why people aren't talking back. Cool. Thank you. So I have to go live every time. Okay. Hey, so we're back. I forgot to turn the commentary back on. And I was talking to myself for 2 minutes before someone corrected me. So we have Matt Slade on the left and Sam Pigden on the right. Matt Slade is playing Targ Kraken and Sam is playing Targ Lion. Both of them are Dark Sphere regulars. It looks like Sam has... both players have had relatively bad stats, but Sam has a slightly better one with Tyrion and the Hound. Matt is playing a small resource denial game. He has knelt down one of Sam's resource, Sam's Illyria's estate.
I told Dave not to bother with the deck list because I built the deck. It's my deck.
So it looks like on Sam's side there's going to be a Jamie coming down. So this is probably what is more commonly referred to as Smash Brothers, where it's a Daenerys. Okay, didn't see Daenerys. Smash Brothers is a Targ Lion deck that uses Jamie and Jamie's ability to not kneel when attacking the military, and Drogo's ability to smash face, basically. And do multiple militaries a turn. So Sam's got Danny out, which is quite good for him. Military challenge. This will probably be stealthing the Hound. It will cause Sam to have to claim. Yep. His resource chud. And pass. Pass, or is this an intrigue coming up next? Yep, so he gets an intrigue icon. Gets, so the Wildling Scout gets a stealth and military icon. And passes back to Sam. Sam starts with the intrigue. Gets 2 gold from Tyrion. This is one of the big strengths of Targ, that if they can get ahead with Danny and the draw, they usually stay ahead. It's also the biggest weakness. If they don't get ahead, they usually are crying. It's a chump block. Yep, looks like a chump. Seems like no. So Sam will trigger Shadow Black Lane, hoping to find another Dracarys, presumably. Finds nothing. Yeah, he can fetch without a Shadow Black Lane. He's found a lot of cards, obviously, because there are cards in his deck, but obviously nothing he can actually fetch with Shadow Black Lane. It's not unopposed, so nothing. He's going for claim. See if he picks one of the 2 Dracarys out of Matt's hand. He picked a dragon, which is not very good for Matt. He gets his draw from Danny. Gonna follow this up with a power or military. Probably the depends how risky he feels, how much he likes playing with fire. If Tyrion goes in, there are 2 Dracarys in Matt's hand. So power, stealth the dragon. I think Matt is just going to try to burn the Tyrion. And yep, dead dwarf. Which is unfortunate for Sam, and it's probably one of the ways Matt's going to get back in this game. It looks like it's a pass. So Sam just gets his Dom power. At this point, if Matt is playing March, I would very strongly consider playing March. Getting rid of the Hound for good, for what looks to be almost good, is quite good. I mean, to be completely fair, most decks will play multiple copies of the Hound, but being able to get rid of him right now is definitely worth doing. He is definitely one of Lannister's most powerful cards. So as we can kind of see from Matt's plot deck, we have 2 copies called the Banners. We have a copy of Blood of the Dragon, a Confiscation, and a March. So he marches, hand goes away. Matt, you have to march too. So it will be his own, Shipmonger, and we'll see who goes first. Looks like Matt's deciding right now. Looks like Matt is going second. You can see our very pretty playmats underneath both Matt and Sam's play areas. They are drawn by Glenn Holman, who is a friend of Craven from Banter Behind the Throne. And as you can see, they're quite pretty and very vibrant. And they are both they're Tyrell based mats. Unfortunately, Tyrell sucks, so, you know, what can you do? So Miri comes down, which is potentially going to be Matt's Nightmare's target. And a Viscerish, because why not? And a Dragon. Most importantly though, no money left for the Curious. So Matt's only got 1 character on the table, and that's on his hand. That's Asha. Played Iron Mind, and 1 god left. Presumably this is to stop Miri from wrecking his board. Ah, yes, he does have 20 grams that I did not see earlier. So that is going to allow Sam to Dracaris or Nightmares if necessary. So in comes Miri. Matt think long and hard about the Nightmares here. Yep, it's coming down on the Shadow Black Lane. Wow. And not on the Miri. So he's going to try to kill the Asha, and that's going to be saved. And then power with Danny and Viscerus. Yeah, I think right now the safest bet is to chump block with the Viserion. I don't think it's definitely not worth chump blocking with Asha, and obviously, the other two don't have intrigue don't have icons. The other use that could have been used for Viserion would have been to attempt to burn someone with Dracarys, but Matt has no money left. So it looks like a military, and that's going to be blocked by Asha, which I'm not 100% sure about. I think Matt has miscounted and forgotten Danny's net passive -1 bonus. And yep, there goes Viserion. So it's military, stealth Danny, I think. No, stealth Viserion. It's gonna kill Viserion, and then he plays the stupid Targ recursion event, which I keep forgetting the name of. Which obviously is a bit of a blowout for Matt. So he's basically spent an entire turn doing relatively little. Still surprised he used the Nightmares to blank the Shadow Black lane. I definitely would have picked the Miri instead. Fire and Blood, there we go. So summons versus calling the banners. Matt does get his Daenerys out, but I'm not sure he can play her this turn unless he... he obviously has the King's Road he kept in hand. So he can definitely get her on the table. Not sure how much of an impact the Daenerys is going to do when there's another Daenerys, and more importantly, a Miri on the other side of the table. It looks like Sam definitely wants to go first here. King's Road, pop King's Road. Looks like a Jamie. This is just pressure after pressure piling onto Matt. So Matt's got 5 gold. Gets his King's Road, pops his King's Road. And down comes Danny. 1 gold left. I think that is just enough for Nightmares. I'm not sure it's in his hand. We'll see. So obviously Sam starts with the 20 grounds to scare people. Here comes Miri. think it's the... I'm not sure what challenge it is. It's probably the intrigue. Fortunately, we cannot hear what the players are saying, and it is quite loud, so I'm not able to tell you what's going on completely, other than what's on the screen. So he does have another nightmare, so I think in this case you will just blank the Miri and hope. You just have to blank the Miri here, because otherwise you just lose your Danny, and losing Danny is disastrous for any target player. Obviously you do have some recursion, but having to pay 7 for her again, even if you get her out of the dead pile, is just not what you want, a position you want to be in. So yep, there goes Nightmares. No paper shield on Sam's part. Yep. Hand's Judgment, sorry, not paper shield. So it's Claim, gets the Hand's Judgment out. Yep, so it goes to military next. This is probably just going to have to go unopposed and kill the wilderness scout for Claim. And yep, wilderness scout chump blocks and dies. Yeah, this is definitely not the sort of board that Ash is particularly good in. There's a lot of characters on Sam's side, far more than Matt can afford to stealth past. So Sam is giving Matt a window to hit back in the backswing, though he is also holding up a dragon and a gold for the Karis. Yep, so he's blocking for 9. Nope, he's not blocking. Yep, he's blocking, so that's 9. So he wins the challenge. And he gets to push back, so for the military, Stealth Jamie, yep, opposed with the dragon, and Claim Viscerous. So, I wouldn't say he's stabilized yet, but he is slightly more in this game than he was at the start of this turn. With obviously Jamie, Miri and Danny is quite a potent combo. Yep, so it's a bit of a gamble here. Ooh, this is not nice. So Call of Manners will probably be going second. Yep, so Sam goes first. He ensures that Matt will only get 4 gold rather than 5. And this is a bit of a pray and hope thing for Matt, because he's going to have a lot of gold, but hopefully he has something to do with them as well. With regards to Sam, this is a great position. You march, you have Miri on the table, you have a Jamie to do military with. You can potentially, if Matt doesn't play anything significant, clear Matt's board, especially if you have a curse or 2 in your hand. So he does have Illyrio, which is nice, but right now it does look like he is going to be relegated to chump blocking duty. It did look like Matt forgot to take his Gold Road money, so Rose Road money. He had 3 gold left. Or he is intentionally keeping it back so he could stand the character from Lirio. Start with the military with Jamie and the Rhaegal. Rhaegal? No, that's Drogon, sorry. Chumps with Asha. Asha dies for climb. Sure. And power on Jamie. I think he's doing this at least to make sure that he doesn't lose immediately to Miri. Though Sam can force the can attack with Miri on either intrigue or power to force Matt to double block, which is good for him because it means there's no challenge coming on the backswing, and it frees him up to do a power challenge with Danny or intrigue depending on what he wants. And it's a nightmares on Illyrio to stop a stand. Then he gets to draw. Then he goes into power, gets up unopposed. Stands Danny for the response. Half a claim. And draws, goes to 10. Oh, and is it Renana? Because Drogon gets a Renana. 11 passes. Don't think there's going to be anything happening, so I think that's just going to be Sam getting dominance for 12. It is annoying me slightly that Sam is using Martell power tokens instead of, Targ ones. He's he was a former Star Wars player. He's still a Star Wars player who has transitioned to Game of Thrones. So Matt's plot deck is looking very thin right now. There's a confiscation, another calling, the banners, and a Blood of the Dragon. None of them do a whole lot right now. I think you potentially just go for. I would have gone for the calling and hope I top deck or something, because I'm not sure 5 gold is going to be doing a whole lot. And this way you are stopping yourself from playing chump blockers, such as the loyalist that he just drew. So Dracarys during that chance would have been a big blow for Sam, but fortunately Sam did not have one. So that is a dead Danny. Danny with a crown of gold on her head. That was mean, but that's pretty convincingly horrible for Matt, unfortunately. And sorry, that thing just died right away. In the end, I don't think that is going to matter. I think Matt's start was just a bit too slow. For the game, and Sam is just powering ahead. Yep, so that's dead. That's unopposed as well. There's 13, and then intrigued with Danny for the win, and that is game. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will be coming back in around half an hour or so. Please tell your friends that we're online, and thank you very much.